Okay, okay. We're live. I don't even know what this thing is called.
I don't know. What do you want to do on here?
I was gonna put some makeup on, but you don't have to.
You can do makeup and I'll do nails.
There you go. Look at this thing that they sent me.
Holy crap, that's cute though.
I'm gonna donate it. I didn't want to swatch it or anything. I'm gonna donate it for Christmas present.
Oh, that would be so great.
Cause I mean, it's perfect for like a teenager. Cause here's one side. It's got all the face makeup.
Yeah. Well, you know how some of the churches around there
well, and the
have the
Club
Christmas
does
thing
it too. But look at the other side.
Wow. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's got brushes and everything in it. So
some teenage girl will appreciate that.
Right? That's what I thought. And it comes in this cute box.
Yeah, the box is cute. So, out of the package, this is the gingham.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really cute.
And then out of the package, this is the candy cane stripe. I'm thinking, should I really put the candy cane with the gingham? Because this is more glitter. And this is more of a gloss.
Well, then, yeah, I always mix and match. I always have a sparkle with a matte.
We only live so many times. Why the hell not?
Right?
Right.
But yeah, I thought that would be like a perfect little, you know.
Oh, I agree with you on that. It's like some teenage girl will be like, oh my God.
Right?
Yeah.
They always get crappy gifts for donations anyway.
Yeah. They usually do like what, $25 gift card donation thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that. That's so cute. Do that.
And then I have a pair of brand new slippers that I thought I'd do too.
Oh yeah. So I still have to wash fabrics. I'm going to wash those fabrics you sent.
Yeah, they probably need it, I would imagine.
Hey, Jessica Parker.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing nails and we're chit-chatting.
I'm going to put some makeup on my face. Well, I've got some makeup on my face, but I'm going to put more on my face.
Yes.
I just did simple stuff to go to the doctor.
Nothing wrong with simple.
And I'm trying to upload a short, so we'll see how well it works. Oh. What are you doing, Jessica? Oh, never mind. Okay, I see what you're doing.
I'm doing okay. Just recovering from last night.
Yeah, you had a very rough night last night.
I did. The dog knows he's in trouble.
I'm sure. Okay, that is uploading now. There we go. Okay, so I don't know if I want to do loose pigments or play with. I got this palette. Look, it's the Retroactive palette by Melt.
That's pretty.
Isn't it?
Matches your hair.
Right?
Yeah.
But I also
matches your hair to a freaking T.
But I
Good
also
tea on
have
that, right?
the Witching Hour, Gather Round Sisters, the Exquisite Palette by Gourmand Girls. None of these have I played with yet.
The Witching Hour is amazing. I have that one.
The Hocus Pocus one?
No, I thought you meant the Witching Hour palette by Amuse.
No, this is the Hocus Pocus Witching Hour by Colourpop.
Okay. Well, then we have different witching hours on our coast, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the one that they launched this Halloween for the Disney Hocus Pocus. And then I have last year's Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, I got those.
Or I have the new ZZ stuff that I got the other day.
Yeah.
I still am in the midst of more declutter.
My witching
Yes,
hour.
I've seen that one and it's so pretty.
It wears so freaking good.
Yeah,
And
I've seen you put it on and it looks
I
amazing.
love the color story in it.
This is the Exquisite Palette by Gourmand Girls.
Oh, that's almost got some of the same
very
colors
similar
as this.
colors. It's a very similar color story.
Very.
I wonder if Sue got her package.
You know, I don't know. She's been so
said.
gosh darn busy lately, I don't know.
Oh, I know.
Poor thing.
I know. I almost want to play in some loose pigments. I haven't played in loose pigments in so long. And I have a few.
Then play away as I try to figure out which nails I want to slay.
Right?
Yeah.
But I must do the rest of my face. I only have the basic of basic bases on. I don't even have foundation on.
Oh, have on foundation, concealer, no bronzer or blush, no highlight. And then I might as well just freaking get it.
I have concealer and that's it. And color corrector. That's it. That's it. Nothing else.
You know how we Curst girls are.
Yeah. Well, we had to rush out for Andy's appointment, so I just was like,
right.
I will do it later.
So I have the pumpkin slime on. What did I grab that one for?
I love Curst's lippies. I can't wait. My order has shipped. Has yours?
Mine will be here on my birthday.
Oh, yay.
So I have the color Elemental on my lips.
Nice.
Then I put the pumpkin slime on that after it dried.
Yeah.
Right? And then I took an eye color. I took Love Spell and put it like right there.
Yeah.
And it lightened it up.
Oh, nice.
And then on my eyes, after I put my glasses back on, is Wand.
Ooh.
I usually go with went with Conjure, Wand, and Craft with a little bit of Hex. So it's
I love that Velvet palette.
Kind of a conjured, wanded craft with the Hex.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like the fact that we can just take these and take like the shimmer shades, not necessarily the pressed glitter, but that shimmer shade, and just take it and
yeah.
And here it is. I said I was doing nails. This is not doing nails. Right now, I have to say between I still haven't dipped into the mini conspiracy palette yet.
That's okay. I haven't dipped into the weirdo palette yet, so I need to.
A conspiracy of weirdo.
Yeah. I need to dip into that palette, especially after seeing that look that Jessica did with hers.
Yeah, right. She did like a wicked job with that, and it was so freaking cool.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
So if nobody's ever played with this Color Street nail colors before, my
friend sells those stickers.
Yeah, I call them nail stickers.
My nails are horrible because of all my autoimmune diseases.
So mine.
They're just shot. So I just use press-on nails.
That's where we go. My thyroid has my natural nails so paper thin, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, my Hashimoto's, they're shot.
Oh yeah.
Between my Hashimoto's and my PCOS and my kidneys, forget it. I don't have a chance to have decent nails.
So this is what I basically do. My French nails.
I've wanted to try them on my toes before.
What, these?
Yeah, you can get them for your toes.
Yes, you can. The one that I'm actually putting on my thumb right now, you can also put on your toenail.
But I just haven't. I'm Lisa.
I have extra sets of Color Street. I can mail some to you.
My I usually, when I do my toes, I will buy the press-ons for my toes too sometimes.
Look at that.
They're so cool.
Right. Now here's a little thing that I discovered. It's like, keep the other little section of it, put it back on its paper for a reason. Because you may actually want to use that on your toenail.
Right.
So you got a 2-in-1, and then it's already curved, and you're good.
The only one you'd really have to get like bigger would be your big toe, because all the rest of them are super tiny. So you could use any of them extra.
I have weird toes. Mine are not like everybody else's.
Andy's cousin has fingers for toes. I swear they're huge. And they look like fingers. It's weird.
My third toe is curled under my second toe and has a weird nail. I will admit that I have a weird nail.
Apparently, I have a new message from Social Security.
So what is everybody's Thursday plan?
Nothing. I might roast it. I'm thinking of doing a venison roast for dinner.
Funny. Well, no, now if you really think about it, venison was actually served at the first Thanksgiving.
Venison and fish.
Yeah.
I have a turkey in the freezer. I bought one because this is the time to buy them, because they're so incredibly cheap, and I got it for free because of Ibotta.
You know, I still haven't scanned it.
Yeah. Did you figure it out when I showed you, after I showed you?
I think I did, but
Okay.
I still haven't had time. I've been trying to rest.
I get it. You gotta get the biggest thing that sucks about Ibotta is that you have to go in, and when you first initially start it, you have to go in and pick all of the things. But once you've done that, and then you go in like every couple days and just keep up on it, it's easy.
Oh, okay.
But it's that first initial, you got to spend time on it. Otherwise,
I think that was the same way with what was the other one that I had? Fetch. I had Fetch, but for some reason somebody hacked it and made sure that all my points went away.
I love Fetch. Fetch, I have already cashed in so much stuff. It's crazy.
I almost had 5,000 Fetch rewards, and then it shit got hacked.
We have already cashed in like 11,000, 10 or 11,000. Andy buys drinks every day at work, twice in a shift.
Curst,
So I scan 2 receipts every
together.
day. Those are so pretty.
Jessica, what do you think of that?
Those are
If
so
you're
pretty.
still here.
I think she's still here.
Is she?
I don't know. I thought she was.
Ooh, let me get my cup of water. Yeah, did you see my spooky message over on Polo?
I did. What a day, man. It kind of makes you want to not be home by yourself.
It does, but Rob wanted me to rest.
Probably, though, the time alone was nice today, I bet. After all the craziness you've been dealing with.
Right. Oh my God, now that looks weird. Oh, okay. It's more focused because I have my light right here. My ring light.
Right.
I was like, I need to cool down my room. My lamp sometimes makes it too freaking hot in here.
Oh my gosh, that's the thing in here in my beauty space. I need to Jessica actually, she requested a bunch of videos and I need to film them. But today's like the first day I've actually really been able to come in here. I think I hard penned this. But it's so hot. The hot water heater's in here. The furnace is literally just outside the door.
Wow.
And then I turn my ring light on, and then my other studio lights on, and it's an oven.
You got your
and then
own
the computer's
sauna
going, and it's like, okay, let's just cook me now. I'll boil myself.
Like, dang, I'm done.
Right?
Turn me over. Oh yeah, I feel like that on some days. Like I'll have my light on and then be at my sewing machine and then start overheating.
Right? Every time I sew, I get overheated. Every time.
And it's like 41 degrees outside right now.
It's snowing here, so.
I feel bad for you being all up there in that mountainous area.
Oh, don't feel bad. We love it.
Well, yeah, but you get stuck up there.
Let us get stuck. Doesn't bother
better
us
than being in Pendleton.
That is the armpit of hell. That's how we affectionately call Pendleton. Yeah. What we affectionately call Pendleton.
Wait, wouldn't that be Helmiston?
Oh, God, the dogs are... Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. If anybody wants to know, I used to live in Oregon. I can't stand it.
Oh, I know. You left to be. Hi, Bubba.
I was just saying while you were gone, I'm like, if anybody wanted to know, I used to live in Oregon.
Yup.
I will never go back there. Nice place to visit.
We love LeGrand. We really do. And we don't want to leave, but we hate the politics that have decided to become part of our state. And so that is making us want to leave.
Don't come out east, I'll tell you that.
Oh no, we want to go up northern Idaho where we have family.
Now, whatever happened to seceding from the Union?
They still talk about it. They are still talking about basically like the Cascades east.
Yeah.
All up and down Washington and Oregon.
Well, I hope it happens.
That'd be nice.
Wouldn't it?
Then we wouldn't leave.
Oh, you know what I have for an idea with this? Okay. I put the candy cane. I put the gingham. Right? Because I can't find the right size for my middle finger. The red sparklies.
Oh, there you go. Throw something in there that's totally different.
And it fits my middle finger. Yay!
Yay!
Without flipping people up.
Is this not so pretty? I don't know if you can see the design.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's got an Egyptian design in it.
Oh, yeah. I watched that video. Oh, my God. That was beautiful.
It's so
Who's that
pretty.
one by again? Z?
ZC?
Yeah. I've seen that on Amazon.
I want their Alice in Wonderland palettes so bad.
I saw those and I'm like, oh my God, I'm with you on that.
Well, I have loved Alice in Wonderland since
I should make you a winter Alice in Wonderland painting.
There you go. I would support it, you know that.
Oh, I know. Because I know next month, I still plan, I'm going to have to do it like at the end of next month. But I'm still going to send that one painting over to the Umatilla Library. Because they're excited for that.
Oh, I bet.
Such a little podunk area.
They were excited when I called.
Were they?
Yeah, they were like, really? Oh my gosh.
What'd you tell them?
I was like, I'm friends with the artist that did these paintings, and you would make her year if you could send me pictures so I could send them to her if you still have them. And she was like, oh yeah, here they're still here, they're right here. And I was like, oh my god, so cool.
Right? Yeah, I think in little ass towns like that, they get so excited like somebody's done something just out of kindness that they're not used to.
Right?
And you know, that person's friend calls up and asks about it. And yeah, I think they get overly excited. But the one librarian.
And she sounded young too.
She
was like,
did.
oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, she got really excited on the phone when I told her about the other painting I want to send. I'm actually going to send them two. It's a surprise. They're only expecting one, but they get two.
Yeah, they'll be excited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If people don't know, the town of Umatilla in Oregon, it is so small that if you drive through it and blink, you've missed it.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Because it's right next to Oregon. And
Oregon, I think, is smaller.
Is it getting smaller?
Oh, yeah. Oregon is so small.
I know, I lived there. They have one grocery store.
It is so tiny.
That's it. A grocery store and a school.
I think the school closed. I think they ship them all into Umatilla or into Hermiston.
Oh my gosh. Why am I not surprised? Okay, look. There is the candy cane.
I love that. That is so cute.
The gingham and the sparkly.
I love those.
So, I think those look cute together.
I think so.
I had to fix like the middle one, and like, good thing I have my little crafting scissors next to me.
Hi, Lorna. How are you?
Lorna. So yeah. You know what? My nails match your hair too. So
they do. I think everything matches my hair. It's every color.
Hey, nobody can ever stop you for like St. Patrick's Day because you got green in your hair.
Oh yes, I do.
I got green in my tattoos. You got green in your hair.
Yup.
Whatever works.
Right?
Yeah.
What are you barking about there, man?
This is gonna work out perfect. Like the one for my pinky will end up being one of the candy cane ones.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so that's gonna work. So cool. I'm excited for that.
That will be good.
I cannot wait for my Death Wish coffee to get here.
It still hasn't come.
No, because DHL is slow as molasses.
I know, my Ipsy bag is coming DHL, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh, they're like frozen molasses.
They are. I am using 0 as a highlighter from Rebellious Unicorn. It is so pretty.
I've not heard of Rebellious Unicorn.
It's an indie brand.
Ooh.
And
I love indie brands.
She does all of her stuff by hand.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She has a gorgeous palette, but these are all of her loose pigments. And this is like a pure white sparkle. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's really pretty.
I'm loving these so far. Yeah, the neat thing about this is I have all these extra ones, you know, not just to do the other hand. Then I have all the extra ones for the next time I change out my nails. And then I have like different styles I can do. Like with the snowmen, I can do something completely different.
Nice.
So yeah, like Jen and I were saying, like, if you ever wondered about the color street nails, it's real nail polish. You can tell, like when you open up the package, you can smell the nail polish.
Would it last longer if you did it under a light?
You know, I do have my light, but I was thinking, should I take my Hollow Taco super hollow top coat and use that on them?
Right.
And would that make it last longer?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I thought about that. Now I saw Ebates talking about something yesterday about another brand that does the nail stickers.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, she just got a bunch of PR from one.
She did.
So I saw something about that too.
Yeah, that was over on Instagram. But yeah, here's what the hand looks like finished.
So cute.
Right?
Yeah, that came out super cute.
Yes, I think maybe tomorrow, because I'm not going to lean down for all my shit. My back hurts too much. Like, I want this one spot to pop, but I know I don't dare force it. Or I'll be on the floor screaming.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
We don't need that again.
No, we don't. We do not. Have our bad emotional spots, and we don't need to look at them.
Yeah, we don't need that again.
Well, hey, at least I'm in here instead of out there trying to watch a movie and have the dog jump in the middle of me.
Right?
That's how he got his ass in trouble last night. Jumped right in the middle of me. Got my hand, my ribs.
What movie
part of my
were you
leg.
trying to watch?
Huh?
What movie were you trying to watch?
I'm trying to think of the name of it. It had Morgan Freeman in it, and he was the president in that movie. I don't remember the name. You remember it?
Yes. I'm trying
and
to
then
remember what it is.
Creepy looking little guy that played the part of the vice president was in on the coup and bullshit.
Yeah.
So you do know that movie.
I do know that movie. It was a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Well, it's Morgan Freeman. Anything with Morgan Freeman is good.
Right? He was God.
He was. Bruce Almighty.
Right? He is so super talented.
He is.
Now, he actually owns restaurants in Louisiana.
Yes, he does. Many celebrities own restaurants. I've been surprised to learn this.
Yeah, right? Except for Guy Fieri, right?
Yeah.
I went to his restaurant in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
And the employees there said, "What an asshole."
I have heard this about him, that he's very pompous.
He is very pompous. He thinks way too much of himself.
Yeah. I have an obsession with Gordon Ramsay and want to go to one of his restaurants.
Oh, I'll tell you who is very, very talkative. I used to talk to Robert Irvine.
Yeah, I could see that.
He is so freaking cool. There was one day on Twitter where he and I were just in a private chat, just chatting for a good hour.
I could see where he would be a very decent human being to know.
Yes. Well, not only because he's deaf, but he was in the Queen's military.
Yes, he was.
That's how he became deaf.
His wife is one of the producers of their show.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Beautiful wedding.
Yeah.
A gorgeous wedding. I think he just wanted to make sure she had everything she needed for their wedding.
He just seems like a true gentleman.
He is. He is. And I asked him, I'm like, so your wife doesn't mind if you talk to female fans? And he's like, no, because she always sits next to me when I am. I'm like, that is super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he always just seems like he would be a very nice person to know.
He says that over in England, because there's sections in England that are pretty poor.
Oh yeah.
That he makes sure that food is donated so no children over there go hungry.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I asked him if he was like their version of a Shriner. He might be.
It wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me either. I mean, as somebody that used to be a Shriner's kid, people like that, yeah, I don't doubt that. Okay, starting that other hand. I'm just like digging this. I was like trying to figure out how did I want to do a look. Now I knew I kind of wanted to use, I gotta remember the cameras right here. I knew I wanted to use the candy cane one, but I'm glad that kind of worked out with like the interesting one in the middle.
Yeah. I always like to throw in something different.
And if somebody irks me while I just happen to be somewhere, I'll be like,
right?
And look at my nail.
Right? Check this out, dirtbag.
Right. They'd be like, what? Oh, did I tell you earlier, like, somebody was impersonating a YouTube creator on Instagram, but then I'd like to know who doesn't.
No.
And it was, what was it? Getting Ready with Nancy. I think that's her name.
Oh, yeah, you did. You posted the scam alert.
Yeah. So it's like Amanda.
Yeah.
Amanda let me know that that wasn't her really, but that was the only one of Nancy that I had subscribed to on Instagram months ago.
Right.
And then Amanda said, "Oh no, she had to get a new account."
That sucks.
It does. So it's like that person that was pretending to be her was trying to demand information from me. And I'm like, I do the voice thing on there. And I'm like, today you demanded from the wrong person.
Right?
You can pretty much go. I told the person they go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
And also there's a reason why they call me drill instructor. Person went quiet. What? I can call the person a bitch. Bitch, you don't go demanding things from me.
Well, that's okay.
I'm just like that. If somebody fucks with me, I will mess up their world. And I will defend my friends.
I don't know what color scheme to do today.
What colors you got in it?
Everything.
Like my nails?
Yeah, I have red.
Try to see if you can do something that matches my nails. Or, yeah, or something fall. I don't know. We've all been doing fall looks, though.
We have been doing all fall looks.
It's time to bust into winter. I ate these interesting M&Ms today.
Oh?
They're called Snowball.
They're called what?
Snowball.
Snowball?
They have okay, they have a malt bowl in the middle of them. And I was like, you know, I ate one and I shared with my friend Rob. I was like, here, try this. Because we had a turkey bowl. And he went down to Wawa and got us a turkey bowl. Because he was worried about me like standing and cooking. He loves my cooking, don't get me wrong. But he knows if I'm injured, he tries to make sure that I don't have to stand up too long or possibly like fall over and have another seizure.
Yeah, we don't need that to happen.
Yeah. So he was like, how many times do you think we might end up eating that gobbler bowl from Wawa? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, why? What are you up to? He starts laughing. Right? And I'm like, yeah, your mom, you'll probably end up going over Thursday and seeing your mom. Take her a gobbler bowl. You know. He's like, I don't know. But that's all right. I'm gonna force him to go. But anyway, so he was like, he had to take his daughter over to her mom's because it's her mom's week to have her. I shouldn't have my water too far away from me.
My Twitter is going bonkers.
Your Twitter is going bonkers. I don't really do Twitter that much anymore. I'm like, I have a Twitter account, but
the only reason why I really even pay that much attention to Twitter is for my news feeds.
Yeah. I like Jim Jordan.
Oh, that's nice of you, Lorna. Is she home yet?
What? A 3-pound turkey breast. Oh. Yeah. Don't eat turkey. She'll gobble it up though, Lorna.
I know they were sending her home, but is she actually home?
Oh, is she in the hospital?
She's in a care center.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, you go get her tomorrow?
Hope she's going to be okay.
I can't believe they're sending her home. It's just dumb. When is her next surgery?
Well, blessings of healing for your mom.
Or did they change it? Because of all of this.
Ooh, I'm almost done. This is interesting. And then there's like the mess of stuff right here.
Right? Then you gotta clean up your mess.
Right?
The thing I hate about doing nails is you gotta clean up your mess.
Oh, me too. I feel like I need a nail station.
2 to 3 weeks. I can't. I still don't understand why they sent her home.
Well, if she's that bad off. I don't know. I kind of have to wonder about doctors anymore.
Right?
It's just me and Jen. we wonder about the actual education of these doctors.
Seriously. It's like, I think they're all out for just a quick buck and then to just
yeah, my neurologist though, she's pretty cool.
That's good. You're very, very, very lucky.
I know, because a good neurologist is hard to come by.
My neurologist sucks.
I had one in Walla Walla once when I first started seizing really bad.
Yeah.
He sucked.
My neurologist is so anti-surgery. He let me walk around with a crushed spinal cord for 4.5 years.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'd be suing for malpractice.
He is so angry that I'm getting back surgery right now. He's like, I don't know why you're doing this. I'm like, because I need it?
You fucking need it? Like, holy crap.
Like, what am I supposed
Be
to do?
asking him if he got his doctorate out of a cereal box.
Right? Did you get it out of a Cracker Jack box?
Yeah, right. Did Captain Crunch give it to him?
Well, part of the problem with him is that he is so overworked because of Grand Ronde.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's no reason to neglect patients.
Oh, I had 3 neurosurgeons ask me, how are you still walking?
Called a miracle.
I said, because nobody told me I couldn't. And that's the truth. Nobody told me
there
I couldn't.
You go.
Ugh.
I'm 11 years out of a wheelchair. I was in for 5.
That's awesome.
Still fighting the fight.
Yep. You gotta just keep going.
Yeah. My neurologist, she's like, eventually we need to check your back. And I'm like, would you please?
Right?
Because I know I'm missing more of my spine now.
Might be something that, would be good.
Before I end up back in a wheelchair, I'd love to know.
Right? This is going to be a very shiny look. There's no mat. No mats. Nope. No mats. Of course, I could break out the blood sugar palette and use that as a base.
That's their discretion. Did they kick your mother out due to their stupidity? If something happens to her, you better get that in writing. Get it in writing, because if something happens to your mom, sue the shitola out of them.
Right?
Yeah.
Sue the ever-living shit out of them.
Yeah.
Glitter.
It's so horrible how, centers treat our elders.
It is. It really is.
They just, toss them out like they're garbage, and they're not garbage, they're people. And Jen knows this. Even though I'm Native and Black, to me, a person is a person. I can care less what nationality you are.
Well, I took care of dementia patients, and their family would maybe come and see them once a month if they were lucky. And it was so sad because they would just round and round and round and round and round.
Right?
In the facility, and it's a lockdown facility, and their families didn't care. Well, I don't know if they didn't care. I can't say that, but it was.
I mean, maybe some of them couldn't afford to make it, but.
Well, I know from experience it's so overwhelming for them, but they still, a lot of these patients were so in and out that they knew what was happening to them.
Yeah.
But they couldn't do anything about it. And then they're left in this strange environment.
Right. And then their families just basically, to me, it just sounds like some of their families just don't give a crap and they abandon them.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is sad. No human needs to be abandoned.
I agree.
Stolen,
and it really
beaten.
truly is sad.
No human needs to be tortured either. Hey, Joe.
There she is. Hold on. That's my girl.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Lorna. I'm Char.
Hey, yours and Jen's shirt almost match.
I know. I was just thinking that. Mine's a little bit lilac where hers is white, I think.
Yeah, mine's white. Which is great minds think alike.
My hair scrunchy. I kind of want to pull my hair back.
What you doing, Jen?
I am playing with loose pigments.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just doing my nails.
Oh, those are pretty.
And it's going to be very sparkly. And not that one. That one's blue. I don't
Nail
want blue.
stickers. They're fun.
I've got some. I haven't used them yet. I haven't tried them.
The stickers?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I've got quite a few that I got like in boxes or whatever. And
right.
Somebody sent me all theirs because they didn't want to use them, and I just ain't tried them yet.
I have never tried them. Never.
I do got a new do. Thanks, Lorna, for noticing.
I know, isn't her hair gorgeous?
Oh, yeah, I love that color.
Thanks.
I just do my natural color.
Well, mine was getting pretty natural, but was like, Thanksgiving's coming up. I gotta get something done because my mom wants to take pictures of me and Jason, and I was all gray.
My hair is borderline very, very, very dark brown, almost black. And
yeah.
So, and I'm like, I don't have to work anymore ever again. So let's just go crazy.
Yeah.
Better to do something in life that you've never done before.
Right?
Than not do it at all and never know.
Yeah. Here we go. It's Tuesday. How come Rhonda wasn't live today?
She fell.
Oh no, is she okay?
She told me not to worry about her, that she was fine, but I mean, I know for her to cancel the live, she had to really hurt herself. So
yeah,
she won't tell me more than that, but I know that I know it's not good.
That's not
Lorna
good.
says she does not remember her natural color.
I didn't until this last time where with COVID and then me getting sick and everything happening, I knew my hair was getting gray because my roots were rough.
Mm.
But now they're all fixed.
Yeah. That magic box. It helps everybody's hair.
Mine come in a tub, so
I'm so lucky that my best friend here in what I call the real land is as a salon owner, because I could not do this on my own. There's no way.
I do
Wendy
mine.
does mine.
Well, when it's just one color, Jason does it, but he's too scared to get into the multiple and then the bleaching and all that stuff.
Andy was for the longest time. Now I think he seriously is just having fun.
Yeah, because he gets to play with your hair and turn it into all sorts of colors.
Right? He's just like, oh my gosh. He's like, okay, no, let's do this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And then next thing I know, I have this.
Okay. That's like my
like,
friend Rob loving being a cryptic. Like, Rob so got into being that cryptic. It was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, he really was. He was so into that.
The way he did that at the end of that video.
He was way into that. Like, way too much into that.
And that was in some real woods. So.
Yeah, he was way into that.
Joe, if you haven't seen that, last month when we did our cryptic collab, my friend Rob was my cryptic for my video. It's kind of a Blair Witch spin. So at the very end of it, it's like you hear a scream in the background, right?
He did a great job.
The camera is being dragged along on the ground.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, he did a good job.
He did.
I know, Lorna. I've been here for all those colors, I think.
I love your hair, Lorna. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I love it when people our age dye their hair crazy colors, because it's like, you know what? We're just basically saying, I'm going to be me, and I really don't care.
Yeah.
What anybody else thinks.
I will be 47 next week.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be 43 next month. Where
when
does
you
time
reach
go?
my age and you don't have a freaking wrinkle.
Okay, you can just
how
shut up.
good
Of
you
course,
took
we
care
get
of your
Botox,
skin.
so we can't talk.
Botox. Well, yeah, we do get Botox for medical.
Right. So we can't talk.
I was so scared the very first time. Oh my gosh. What about you?
I was nervous, but I think I was more looking for the relief from the headaches, the constant pounding, and the pain. Because my headaches come from my neck pain. So I was looking for like, oh my gosh, I need this relief so bad. And that's what I was looking for. And when I got it, it was like, oh, yay.
I think I'll have more relief when the dog is gone.
Yeah.
All that constant barking does not help me.
Why don't you guys have him spend time outside?
We have, and he won't shut up.
Oh, well.
We take him outside. We let him run around the house. We put him on the lead outside, and it's still the same constant won't shut up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know then.
And that is why soon the dog is moving to somebody else's house.
Is Alec gonna take him?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be good.
Because when he jumped on me last night and sparked a seizure, Rob got pissed at the dog and his child for not attempting to stop the dog.
Well,
I mean, right there he had purpose to pretty much be pissed at his kid.
Red Fallout. I don't know if that's worse than blue or not.
Whose loose pigments are you using? Is it a mixture or just one company?
It's a mixture, but mostly Rebellious.
I've taken my witching hour and mixed it with the spell book before.
Oh, I bet that would be pretty.
It is. Oh my gosh.
I just got too much on my brush. That was a user error. Is why I had so much fallout.
Got my Bath and Body Works today. Unfortunately, that hand soap dispenser is just broken beyond reality.
Did it work?
No.
Well, you can always get a new pump, though, and still use it. Or like Andy said, save it and you just refill the new one that comes.
Eventually, when I have a way to get to a store.
Well, or like I said, just refill the new one that comes.
Yeah.
With
it. I noticed with the spell book, I'm going to swatch. You can mix this, let's see, with the Witching Hour and Flesh from the Amuse palette.
Yeah.
Those are freaking pretty together.
Those are really pretty. Makes it more orange.
It does. It's more pumpkiny. That's why I say it's more pumpkiny.
Is it a word? Pumpkiny?
It is a verb now. Like,
okay.
Pumpkiny. Maybe that should be an eyeshadow.
You just made
color.
it a word, right? So it counts.
Yes.
Okay. How is James liking the job? Is he still there?
Yes, he loves it.
Good.
It sucks because we don't get to talk as much, but it's cool too because, I mean, he's been out of work for quite some time just because nothing came up.
Right.
And, I don't know, it's just something he's interested in. So that makes it where you want to go to work, you know?
Yeah, it's not really work. It's just fun.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes he'll message me and be like, I don't think I can talk tonight. My feet are sore, but he'll always follow it up with, oh, I sold this kind of camera and it does this, this, and this. And I'm like, he's so happy.
That's awesome.
And he wore makeup, and of course, he dyed his hair back purple, and the manager doesn't care. So that's cool.
Yeah, I saw his hair purple. He looks awesome.
You know what I might use next when I go to use both palettes? The 3 colors that are right here. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one here is Charm.
Yeah.
And then this one is that one's Ashes. And
Okay.
then this one is The Void.
Do you have that palette, Joe?
Which one is it?
The Spellbook palette by Curst?
No, I don't have that.
And then the Witching Hour by Amuse.
I don't have either one of those.
Should become a maven.
Recommend the Spellbook palette. It is a gorgeous palette.
Yeah. Like,
I feel like I've seen it because the outside of it looks familiar.
Yeah, that's the Spellbook palette.
Yeah, it looks very familiar. I don't own it, but it looks familiar for some reason.
I have it.
Oh, maybe I saw yours.
yeah. But this one I just got, what was it? Was that last month? Yeah, I got this one last month.
Yeah, you just got it. You haven't had it very long. Because we just did the collab for it right when
then
you
I got this one last month. But I do love their Baddie eyeliner.
Whoa, way too much glitter.
From Curst Cosmetic.
I have yet to try their eyeliner. I really want to. I can't remember if I got one in this order or not.
Which order did you get? Their Christmas bundle?
Yeah.
There's James.
Okay, I don't think it's there.
James!
Hey, James.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Oh, you're on break.
You on a break? Oh, yeah, he just answered. Great minds think alike. We was just talking about you, my friend.
Oh my gosh.
We promised it was nice.
It was. I was asking how you like the job.
Right.
I'm doing pretty good, of course, James. You usually know how I'm doing. How is Miss Jean?
Hold on. I'm good. If you want to pop up, I just sent you the link.
And how is Miss Shamar?
But if you want to pop up and say hi. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We'll see. Well, do it on the other side. I gotta do it on the other side.
I like
Skip
the
this
fact
step.
that these come off easy.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Are
Damn
you?
it. Yes.
I got ahead of myself too, and then I got my nails done, and a couple of them crinkled, so
Oh
smooth
no.
them out.
I got like way ahead of myself. I don't know if I
He
like
says
this.
he'll come and say hi in just a minute.
Okay, dokie.
Okay.
I don't know if I like this particular white. I think I need to find another white in my pigments. This one is very chalky.
Oh, I'm sure, Lorna.
What?
She says she's tired because she's getting everything ready for her mama to come home.
Oh my gosh, I
If
bet,
you need to
girl.
go, Lorna, do what you need to do, hon.
I bet you
Just
are
trust
tired.
me, taking care of an elder is super task.
Well, her poor mama's been through hell and back trying to get her stuff together for surgery and everything.
Oh my lord, yes. It has been an ordeal with her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this white pigment or not. I think I need to look for another one in my stuff. It's just not cutting it.
Yeah, I notice sometimes these white pigments, like they look nice and they'll look nice in a swatch, but once they hit your eye,
It looks like it's very chalky. So I don't know.
They might as well put like chalk in there.
This one, that's basically how it's looking. Very chalky. Very chalky.
Oh yeah, that I don't doubt.
Very chalky. So what are you guys gonna do for Thanksgiving?
I'm probably just gonna stay in my room and sew.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Jill?
I am going to my mom's at around 9ish, and she's not doing food or anything. Each family's coming at a different time just because my dad's health. We got to make sure nobody brings in COVID, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then as long as I feel good enough, we'll be traveling to Jason's folks's once we leave my folks's.
Oh, okay. James, it's so good to see you.
I know, it's so good to see you too. It's been so long.
I know, I miss your face.
The struggle of working and the time zones do not line up well.
Right? Well, and it's been crazy here.
Yeah, oh, it's been cray here. Ooh, give me a moment, I'll pop on headphones so I can hear you a little bit better.
Oh my gosh, no, this eye is like all chunky.
Chunky.
It is, it's like chunky. It's gross, I don't like it. Good thing it's just makeup, you can wipe it off.
Exactly.
You know what's funny, Jen?
What?
All of us here almost have hair color that goes with yours.
Everybody's hair color is going to go with mine because I have every color in it.
And purple.
Yours is staying really bright.
Every color.
Yeah,
I love
every
this
color
purple.
in the rainbow.
What brand did you use this time?
one you wouldn't have access to. It's an Australian only brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called Bright, BRITE. It's vegan. It was like $6, but it was really
yeah. Andy's purple did not stay very well this time. I'm gonna mix some colors and see if I can't make a better purple.
Yeah, the one I used reminded me of the Schwarzkopf Live. I think we've talked about how good the Schwarzkopf Live line is.
I can hardly hear you.
Yeah, we can barely hear you.
So am I the only one that can hear him?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the microphone because the microphone goes to using this. So I look like a true gamer with the microphone out. Except downside is this microphone doesn't play nice. Sometimes goes crunchy.
I haven't finished playing Halo Master Chief Edition yet.
Yeah.
I have never played Halo ever.
It's interesting. One of my friends was selling his Xbox One limited edition Gears of War, and I got it from him for $300.
Huh.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all for a limited edition system.
Yeah, and they can come with some really cool accessories, those type of games.
Yeah, well, that's like my Star Wars drones back here. He was selling his drones, and I was like, hold them up for me and show me, and I bought them.
Show all of the joys. Oh, my head's sore. I smacked my head on something earlier. Can't remember what. It's all
That's
good.
not good.
Who needs a brain? Not me.
So what are your days off now?
My days off are still Tuesdays and Sundays. It's just I've gotten more into a stricter schedule of what my hours are when I am on, which makes it pretty easy, and they stay pretty consistent at this point in time as well. I very rarely get asked to stay back a little bit later, but I pretty much have it as a consistent hourly rate now, which is great, and I'm on my 3rd month of my trial period. So after this month ends, at this current point in time, it seems like I'll be offered the full position. So yay!
Yay! That's what we wanted.
Which is awesome, more so for long-term things, because I'm sure it's similar in America. But if you have like a full-time or even a part-time job, getting anything in terms of like mortgages and such are almost impossible if you don't have like a part-time or full-time job. Yep. So now, hopefully, if I get offered this, I'll be able to start getting plans further for the future sorted out and get savings built up to get a mortgage or something like that, because I'd like to be able to move out and have my own place, so I can at least have like, you know, a room properly for doing makeup in, instead of it being a shared lounge room area.
Yeah,
that'll be awesome.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm in my last month of the trial period, and I mean, realistically, I'm in the last week of that trial period. So next week I'll be starting my 4th month, and I should be hopefully offered the full position, which will be fabulous.
Yay! So exciting! Congratulations!
Thank you. It's definitely an interesting one, because at first I thought it was just like going to only really big cameras that we deal with, but I have to learn like things about binoculars, spotting scopes, telescopes, all the different things. We actually deal with a lot of film as well, which has been fun.
I was gonna say,
which film grade do you have to deal with? I mean, binoculars and stuff, like, that's my thing.
In terms of the film, we sell multiple different types. The only one that we process is C41 or color negatives. We do have, we're in the process of setting up for proper black and white though, which would be great fun once that's done. But it's a whole different process to do the development for it and such. So
I loved doing black and whites.
Yeah, I learned how to process and develop myself when I was in college with black and whites. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. We did it in high school way back when. It was so much fun.
We have weird film types that you can purchase now too, because companies have been making tons and tons of new stock types. And one that I've fallen in love with, I've shown Joe before. It's called Lomochrome Purple. It's replicating some old Kodak film called Aerochrome, which was a UV sensitive one.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, Lomography makes a new version of it. It's called Lomochrome Purple. Shifts green tones to purple, yellow tones to pink, leaves reds roughly in the red, slightly on the brown side. But then you can also like take photos of purple things and it turns them green. So you can do so much fun with it. And I've taken a couple of photos with that specific film type, which was lots of fun playing with it.
Oh,
not the
that just sounds
cheapest,
like a
but
blast.
it's still a fun thing. There's so much fun you can do with film, especially nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love photography has always been a passion of mine. So I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. It is. I've always had an interest in it. I've been playing with cameras since I was really young. My mum would let me use her little Sony point and shoot, and now I've upgraded to a SLT, which is kind of like a DSLR, but not true DSLR. That's a whole other tangent. But
Right.
it's been fun learning and knowing or getting to know all these differences, all the different brands, what they do better than others, all that fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I grew up playing on Pentexes.
Yeah, we have to learn information about Panasonic, Olympus, Fujifilm, Sony, Canon, and Nikon.
Yeah.
Are the main brands we really sell like actual bodies of. We have other brands in terms of lenses, so like third-party ones from Sigma and Tamron and stuff. But there's lots of different cameras and bodies, and all the different like DSLRs and mirrorless cameras that we have to know about, and all the different mount types and which ones can be adapted to what, and it's a lot.
How fun!
Yeah, it is a lot of fun though. I get to kind of justify spending a lot more time just watching and learning about cameras, because it actually will be like helpful to do so. And what's even more fun, while I'm working, if it's a free time, I can grab cameras out of the display unit and play with them, so I get more of an understanding of the use of them.
It's always fun. I love cameras.
It's not so fun when you get to handle like expensive gear and you're like, please do not drop this $10,000 setup.
Right?
Right.
That would be a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I was telling Joe a couple of weeks ago, we had a customer come in with his $25,000 cinema camera, and he was allowing us to have a play with it. So I had that on my shoulders, moving around the store with it, but I was still like so anxious.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Well, I was lucky that my friend lets me use his tripod, and so his tripod pieces just fit like perfect to my video camera.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have to go get ready to get back on the floor. But thank you very much for having me up, Jen.
I miss
Love
you,
you, buddy.
and I look forward to seeing you again.
Love hearts to everyone.
Love hearts.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I am getting there with my look. Almost done.
Meanwhile, I changed the battery in my camera while James put the chip back in it too. Yeah, just get it ready for tripod. So yeah, this camera right here. How is the thing going with your camera, Jen?
Oh, I ended up having to send it back. I'm gonna have to get a new one, a different one. It turned out to not be what I needed, which is a bummer.
That's
like my camera. This is an IR camera, so I can basically switch it from here for ghost hunting.
Yeah, it just wouldn't do what I needed it to do, so I had to. It's on its way back.
Did you get yours from Amazon?
Yeah.
That's where I got mine from. Patty from G Team Paranormal, she got a IR camera from Amazon, and hers didn't work out the way she wanted. And I got this little thing, and the IR lens comes off and can go back on. So
you just film with your phone, don't you, Joe?
Huh?
I was asking Joe. She just films with her phone, I think.
Oh. Joe, where'd you go?
I didn't know. She dropped out the window. Where she went?
I bored her to death. No, joking.
No, I doubt that.
I did pick up some of my nail mess.
Well, that's good.
Now I just picked up the rest.
It was good to see James. I haven't seen James in a while.
Oh, okay. To check out his channel then.
Oh yeah, you should. He does some amazing artistic looks. Just amazing stuff.
I believe it. And his hair. So yeah, I have something coming up for Death Wish Coffee. So as soon as it gets here, ever. And I
If it ever gets there, Lord, taking long enough.
I know, right? Last time I ordered, it took a week and a half.
Goodness gracious, that's crazy.
And I was almost out of coffee. I'm almost out of coffee beans now. I think I only have like 2 or 3 days of coffee beans left, and I'm lucky that I just so happen to have a bag of their Death Wish pumpkin chai. And that one's pretty good.
Really good.
Huh?
That sounds really good.
It is nummy. Oh, thank you.
Oh, there you go. Lorna linked him.
Okay. I'll have to check him out. See, like, I'm just in here, so when I got to do that, like, go back in the replay, I should be able to just, like, click on the link.
Oh, yeah. But you should be able to click on it now, and it should take you to a new tab.
It should.
Should and will, two totally different things, though.
Right. Hold on. We're about to have something weird in a minute. Okay, there we go. No. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, so there's...
I'm up here on screen with you, but I was making sure that there was no feedback.
Okay, now...
You ever go to someone's live and there just happens to be so much feedback, it's ridiculous?
Yes.
And it's annoying because I know it's like, you know, you'll be in a live and then somebody will purposely have something on and it's, you know, for feedback, and so annoying.
Yeah, I have been on lives where they've been pretty gnarly. It's not the color I want. I don't know. Trying to find a good eyeliner color.
Anything that's a bit auspicious and something you would never think of mixing with your eye colors.
Well, you told me to make it look like your nails, so that's what I'm doing.
I did!
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
I know.
I'll put silver in my waterline. There she is. She fell out the window.
As soon as Shane said bye,
where
my internet cut off.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
You possessed your internet to say,
I know, my internet never cuts off. Like, I live in a big city and I have Comcast, so it literally never cuts off.
Comcast sucks. We have
the customer service sucks, but here their internet is top notch. Their customer service is awful, though.
And where do you live?
In Middle Tennessee.
Because out here in Jersey, they suck so bad.
I mean, everybody hates them here because of the customer service, but their internet is really good out here.
Yeah, their internet is decent, at least everywhere that I've ever... Well, no, because in Portland it always went out. But their customer service is horrendous.
Yeah, it is bad.
We have charter, so
That's what my mom and dad
They
have.
suck too. Oh my god.
and they have improved leaps and bounds since we got them 11 years ago.
Yeah, that's what my mom said. Except they did keep going up in price, but everybody does that.
Oh,
Yeah, now they want us to pay $20 more to get higher speed internet. I'm like, screw you.
Well,
I
Comcast is trying
already
to do
pay
that with us
$70 a
too.
month. I ain't paying $90.
Yeah, Comcast is trying to do that with us, but and you know what? That's great for some people, but my internet is way fast enough for me.
Yeah, ours is totally fine. So
out here we had that 5G and then they knocked it down.
you know what's funny about the 5G stuff? You know how Verizon and T-Mobile and all that are like, we installed the 5G and blah, 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 blah. No, they didn't. The military did. It's like, no, you didn't.
All
the
it
military
is
did that
like
shit.
5 gammas of extra radiation.
It's like, you just have to comply, bitches. So you're going to try and say that you put it in. You
Right.
want sucky customer service. The only time you get a bill is what cable company changes. Oh, that's messed up, Lorna. Oh my gosh. That is
Right,
jacked
Lorna?
up. Of course, I've heard that about EO&I down here, so they have pretty shitty billing too, and shitty internet, so.
They do.
Should I put lashes on?
Yes. Found some nice thick lashes.
Nice thick lashes? Boy, you like to torture me.
No, joking with you. I didn't do lashes. I didn't feel like it. You know, I haven't even trimmed lashes down when I put them.
I have huge lashes.
I
God,
should now that my eyes are,
yeah, see, no, I have
starting to
lashes.
close. I wasn't gonna have you put on something that spiderish.
Oh my gosh, no, I have crazy lashes.
Speaking of spiders, like I was wondering, like what was kind of itchy around my belly button. It's like I go to take a shower, and this big dead black spider comes out.
Oh, y'all.
Nope, I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, that's a burn the house down.
Yeah.
Burn the house down. Nope.
Last year, right? Last year in September, I ended up with over 13 spider bites in my lady area.
No, girl.
And so it's like I'm sitting on the sofa where my fabric is, like one night last year, and I see this big ass brown spider, this big around.
Nope.
And about that tall, falling on my wall, right?
Nope.
I take my shoe and I'm like, die, bitch, die.
Nope, I'm out. See you later. Hasta bye-bye.
Then I had Rob come in and get its dead body.
They didn't even tell you they changed the name of the company. What the hell?
How can they not? Oh, I don't know. More of these companies have gone crazy.
So it sounds to me like what they did is they signed you up for paperless billing and then didn't tell you squat about it. That's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. Like, way fucked up.
It is. Oh my gosh. I have to wonder about the people that run these companies. I really do.
Right?
They're crazy. So, hey, you know that jacket I've been working on?
Oh, for Jessica?
No, for me.
Oh, yeah.
The one I never got done for me.
Yeah.
So I recut those pockets. Oh, my scrunchie. Now I can pull my hair back. Oh my gosh. So I finally got the other sleeves sewn on today. And then I have it laying out with my sewing clips on one side so far. I love these.
They can't find a billing company? Oh, good Lord.
How can they not? Oh, geez. How can they not find their own billing company?
They probably just don't want to pay anything for billing. And if that's the case, frickin' A, man, use Quicken.
Yeah.
If they're that damn lazy.
Oh my gosh.
Hooey, I got a look going. That's for sure.
You do. You didn't do your lip.
Oh, I'll get there.
After you get the eyelash all glued on. Ann Rankin and I were talking the other day, and she was asking me, how do you put your lashes on? And I'm like, girl, she's glued her eye almost shut once. So she's kind of weary about eyelash glue. And I told her to try magnetic lashes.
I don't like magnetic lashes because they're so heavy.
Really, I have the Kyra lashes that I got off of Amazon. They're not heavy at all. So I was actually lucky to find those.
Yeah, I don't like the magnetic lashes because they're too heavy. I love Christine's lashes because they don't weigh like anything.
And
yeah, they're very
light. Now that I got these out, I can put those 2 lashes away. Remember those ones I have on my
Hey, it's a good place to store them. At least you'll know where they are.
Absolutely. Yeah, these ones are actually pretty darn light. Like I said, I got these from Amazon, and I was pretty stoked that it came with the lash tweezer, and this is real metal. 2 things of the magnetic eyeliner.
Yeah.
And it came with several different pairs of lashes, not just what's on the tray. That's a lot of lashes by itself.
Yeah.
But then you get this compact.
I think that's what Alice uses too.
And the compact has 2 more pairs of lashes inside. Those and these.
There goes my eye.
And the mirror is pretty nice. So these are pretty easy to put on, and they're not stupid heavy.
Oh no, that's horrible, Lorna.
They probably just started there. That's why they don't know nothing. Like, they know nothing.
Forgive them, for they know not what they do.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, my eyes are so sensitive. Even the green sensitive duo glue makes my eyes burn.
Oh my gosh, really?
My
Your
eyes
eyes
are
got
so
that sensitive already?
Oh, and you were asking about coconut. Yeah, I'm very allergic to coconut. Anything coconut.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well then you couldn't. They started putting coconut oil in some of the new formula for Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, which sucks because they didn't used to, and it's because it's cheap.
Yeah. It is cheap. Then they wonder why people are allergic to product.
It's because they're overloading us with this shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're not going to be alone. I'm going to put on a pair of magnetics.
Yay!
There we go. No extra lash, extra lash. And the thing I like about this, not stupid heavy. And their eyeliner, only have one set of Glamnetics, right? They fell apart the day I got them.
Oh, wow.
What?
Crappy product in the house. Anyway. Just crap.
Yeah, I still have mine. But they're so stinking heavy. What? Why are you whining? Why are you whining? Are you gonna tump? Tump? Why are you whining?
Dogs are the other children. When you're doing something, they want to be part of it.
Dogs are the never growing up children.
Other than men.
Ugh, they never grow up. They never grow up. Ever. They never grow up. Okay, hold on.
Wait, don't we know people like that already, Jen? I'm just saying. Here's what I mean by I like the magnets on these better. They're not super huge and clumpy.
Yeah.
They're much smaller.
Those are really pretty.
That's what makes it easier to put on.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Now for a lippy.
There we go.
Beautiful. Looks good.
I'll just end up taking these right off. after a while. I barely ever use the eyelash tweezer, but I do use it sometimes.
Oh, Jen, did I tell you? Besides one Subway gift card, I'm done Christmas shopping.
You're right on.
Got it all done before Black Friday. I'm so excited.
And the other thing about these lashes, if it's not the longer ones like I just put on, the shorter ones are glasses approved. I'm still getting used to these glasses being transition. I do like them though.
Yeah. They look good on you.
Thank you. I like that old school look. But then I keep my other ones
Which
on.
side looks better?
Huh?
Which side looks better? This side or this side?
Your left. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I know how the camera is here. Like that tattoo is my left arm.
I gotta get your package to you, Jen. Oh my gosh, it's just sitting here. I just never get to the post office.
It's all right.
You know, I got to pull that suiting fabric that I want to use for your stay in your corset, Jen.
Oh, I have more fabric to send to you. I just haven't done it yet.
Well, did you have a particular one you wanted me to use for that?
No.
Oh, Joe, did she tell you that I do sew for other people? So it's like,
you've actually told me that, I believe, and that one other time we were all together and your internet kept going in and out.
It's because it's Jersey. I'm sewing a corset and a stay for Jen, and then one for a corset and a stay for myself. It's considered a historical pattern, but it's a really good one. I keep my stuff in a certain area, that way I know where it is.
Speaking of which, I need to know how many bones I need to buy, and the
boning for the channels, yeah.
And the
you know what? Since I'm reaching for that right now, I can look.
I just need to know for when I go to order them.
Right.
I also need to know.
I love this pattern.
That thing in the front. God, why can't I think of what it is?
Isn't that nice? And there's the pajama. One of your cards. Definitely making this shirt, because I love these. Making this. Making this. Making this. Oh, this is one that Viv gave me. This is nice. Where did it go? I know I have it. At my sewing desk. Burn the hat. Okay, this is spooky.
You just had it.
I know I did. Oh, found it.
That was wifey, by the way.
Huh?
Out of there.
Oh, okay.
I used.
We still have to figure out which thing you want from this.
Oh, I want the separates.
Well, yeah, this one has separates.
The skirt, I thought The other one was a dress.
Yes, this one is a dress.
Yeah, and I want the separates.
Okay. Okay. And then this is the Making History butter
I know.
pattern. So on the bottom, that's the ones Jen wants, and I'm going to make the 2 top ones for myself for that part. So let's see.
I have had that pattern. Oh my gosh, probably 30 years.
Really? Because these are hard to find.
Yeah.
Now to get hands, and I'll make a copy of both and slide it back in the envelope. Absolutely.
Okay, I gotta let him out. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll look on here and see how many pieces of boning. Here's my thing is, I like to sew for, I don't just say anybody, it's anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my motto. If I sew for people, it's for anybody.
Right.
That's the whole thing about like buying off the rack. We're not cookie cutters.
Right.
Okay, I think I'm done. What you think?
Ooh, pretty. It goes with my
It
nails.
is very pretty.
Her eyes, or her look was to match my nails, and I think you nailed it. Not to do a nail pun there. You
Unintended.
Maybe. Let's see there. 2, 3.
Thank you, Lorna.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
We'll skip those ones. So there's 5. So that's 10 boning channels in the front.
You'll have to send them
of the
to me.
stay. That's 2, 6, 7. That's 14 on the front of your corset.
Oh, hell no.
And then there's 6 on the back of your corset. 6, 7, and there's 14 on the back of boning channels on the back of your stay.
How long are they?
Depending on the length of your torso.
Well,
that's how long they have to be. Well, they are adjustable. Now, there's different kinds of boning. You and I have already agreed on this. Those plastic ones are just basically junk.
Yeah, no, I like the spiral steel one.
And you can get those in various lengths. Absolutely. Now this is turned into sewing stream.
Right?
Yeah. So I know this would make a cute summer frock or a pajama.
I wear those for just like around the house when it's super hot.
Yes. Yeah. Because you can definitely wear a t-shirt worth it with it or add a sleeve. Definitely.
Yeah, like a little cap sleeve would be really cute.
Yes, or maybe like the mid sleeve that just comes down to just above the elbow, the quarter sleeve. Those are comfortable as well. Now I am going to be making this for my chair here.
Good.
That needs to happen. So I gotta figure out, this is one that Viv gave me. I gotta figure out, like, isn't that kind of groovy?
I like the dress.
Right? That pattern is in here, so let me know if you want me to, anybody in here want me to sew for them other than Jen? Wait, Jen is in this direction.
Yeah, other direction.
Jen is here. And in the comments, they'll just put their hand up. Anyway, I think this pajama, like, that looks so comfortable.
Right? Yeah.
I can't wait to get my freaking fabric from Joann's. That's another one that's taken forever.
I was going to say, you ordered that a while ago.
Yeah, but FedEx is slow.
I hate FedEx. They have literally held my packages in a warehouse for 10 days, and then they'll ship it.
But it's like, fabric is time and weather sensitive. We know this. They don't care.
Yeah, and it has to be stored properly.
It does, but it has to be washed in cold and low tumble dry, and then take it out, toss it on the table with the adult onesie pattern.
I'm so excited about that.
Me too. I can't wait to make them happy. I'm so excited for that.
We're all going to do onesies, Joe.
Yeah.
For what?
Have an adult onesie pattern.
And she's going to make us all onesies.
Yeah. Have an adult onesie pattern from Fabric Mart.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And yeah, they stopped selling that pattern not too long after I got it, so I was lucky to get that.
I'm excited.
The dress I have on is panel fabric from Fabric Mart. I was in one of their sewing competitions. I also do sewing competition. Now I've actually won a sewing competition and got $100. In which I took that, went straight to the Hobby Lobby and spent it.
More fabric.
Yes, more fabric. But this fabric right here, if you don't, when you're cutting fabric like this, all these strands, you can get dizzy as hell and pass out.
This is what I'm looking for, right? I have patterns with the notions and all and fabric and everything that goes with that specific pattern. And I have this really adorable A-line skirt pattern that I bought, this sateen, I guess it's more of a satin than a sateen fabric, right?
Yeah.
But it's in a chevron black and white fabric.
Oh, so it's in the chevron.
Yeah, okay. But it's a really like elongated, so they're like this deep each chevron,
okay,
you know. And my mom and I were gonna make it, and she's like, no, I'm not doing that, I'll go blind. Like, she goes, you need to hire a seamstress to do that. And I'm like, oh, you suck.
And now you have one.
I know.
I had to lay this fabric, you know, like face down, because I started getting dizzy just from looking at the stripes cutting it.
Oh, I bet.
It was so horrible.
I bet. But see, the funny thing with my mom is she wouldn't do that, but she'll do tie-dye. I'm like, I go blind doing tie-dye, and polka dots, and you're fine with that, but you won't do chevrons. You give me a break.
I did chevrons during the summer. Let's see, Beth has one of those shirts. I think Crystal, Jamie, they have that. And then a person that I won't mention because I don't talk to Mary anymore. Okay, I mentioned her, but I don't talk to Mary anymore.
Okay.
Because I was in a wheelchair for 5 years, and I'm missing pieces of my spine to wear the uniform for People's Freedom. So I'm missing most of my spine in the lower half. She plays the feel sorry for me, take out my dentures and make me look like so crippled up and lay down and do videos that way. And then, it's like I find these photos of her from just a couple of years back, standing up in a parking lot, sitting in the driver's seat of a car, like, nope. So disrespectful to actual disabled people.
Yeah, but you also have to realize too that, like me, I was fine 1 minute and I had an accident, and the next I wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
So
absolutely.
you will see pictures of me a few years ago standing up and being fine, and now I'm not.
I know. She said she's been in a wheelchair for about 10 years. But like I counted back and I'm like, no, sweetie. No.
Gotcha.
Sending pictures of her from a couple of years ago when she said she had been in a wheelchair for 10 years.
Right. I've never watched your videos, so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's like I cut her off. But you know how I am. If it's truthful people, hey, I don't got no problem with that. But
right.
It's like keep it truthful, and I'm cool.
I always think it's funny that when I go to the doctor and stuff, they're always like, well, did you get in a car accident? Because they see my injury and it looks like a car accident injury. And I'm like, no, it was a client that did that to me. And they're all like, you're in the medical industry? And I go, well, kind of, but yeah. And they're all like, what? Because obviously they're in the medical industry. I'm like, yep. And it makes them do a double take. I have had, when I was in the hospital with one of my last surgeries, I think it was my last abdominal surgery, they had like the entire nurses, like everybody that was on the floor that day, the CNAs, the nurses, everybody that was there that day, they came and asked me if they could come in and talk to me about what happened to me.
Oh my gosh.
And they, like, all of these people, there was like 20 people in my room, and I'm like, okay, this is a bit much,
That's hilarious.
But it's like, it's a very real thing, I mean,
it is,
because you deal with these people that come in and they're high, or you have a developmentally disabled person that comes in that goes into a full-on behavior, and they aren't trained to deal with these people.
Yeah.
And several nurses have been, career-ending injuries, just like me, and that's it.
Yep.
And they still are not training people, and they post all these signs all over the hospital, and they make me laugh every time I see them. No violence will be tolerated, and all of these things, and I just think to myself, I'm like, are you really going to stop a developmentally disabled person who's doesn't understand their own body strength and has no concept of what is actually happening around them. That's worse than somebody that's high on LSD or bath salts.
I've seen some crazy shit when I lived in Philly. People whacked out on K2.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about someone who has a developmentally disability like Factor X or Down syndrome or autism. These people don't have a clue what their body strength is, how strong they really are, what they're doing to a person, and they are enabled by the system.
I know, and it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I used to help with Head Start, we had children with learning disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
One of the kids, he wouldn't talk at all, period. He just wouldn't talk, he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't socialize with the other kids. And one day Justin came up to me and he asked me a question. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ask Tammy. And I'll let you know. And he's like, okay. Come to find out from the teacher, Justin never spoke before that day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
like,
what's so sad about the system that these kids are in, or that the adults are in, is they have such a high turnaround because these nonprofit agencies, they treat their employees like shit.
They do.
So, they don't pay them enough for what they do. They don't train them properly.
No,
and
they
then
don't.
Injuries happen, so they end up, getting horrible injuries that they're done. They end up disabled.
Oh, yeah.
And all these people need, because they are people.
Yeah,
and
they
all
are.
these people need is stability. That is the most important thing in their life, is stability and regularity. They need structure. They have to have structure and a regular lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And this constant revolving door makes them worse, which causes more behaviors, which causes more accidents, which then in turn leads to more problems.
Absolutely.
And the same thing happens with, you watch unemployment rates. The higher the unemployment rate, the higher the drug usage.
Absolutely.
Which means then the higher the violence rate, which means then the higher the incidence of violence in hospitals and stuff like that against nurses and doctors and all these other things. And, it's like there's a correlation to everything, cause and effect, and people don't get it.
Oh, yeah. One year when some woman just plowed into the back of Rob's SUV, she punctured out one of his tires, and it's like I ended up flipping into a seizure. So I ended up in the ER.
Uh-huh.
Right. They were so judgmental to me in this little podunk town, and here, piss in this cup and do this, and we need your blood drawn and da-da-da. Meanwhile, they're letting some mentally disabled man just wander around. I didn't feel safe.
Right.
Thank goodness Rob came in, because the guy was going to try coming into my room where I was waiting. Just thank goodness, there were, this is how they found out that I have a big ass ball of arthritis in the upper half of my spine. I shouldn't have lifted my arm. I'll cry about that pain later. Anyway, they weren't touching this guy at all, and I'm like, Rob, stand at the door and don't let this guy in. So he did, and the guy was just about to come in the room. He saw Rob, and he was like, Rob's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's almost 6 foot tall. He is in his 50s. He has agramelia. Other people don't know about that. That's something like what Andre the Giant had.
Right.
But when you're younger and you have the chances of runaway agromelia. It can also cause top-heavy heart and extended intestines. So it makes you look like your abdomen is out there for other reasons when it's actually enlarged intestine. And, you know, that's why he makes for a good cryptic.
He's a very good cryptic, I'll tell you that.
He is. Pretty soon, when I do the thing for Death Wish, when my coffee ever gets here, because I have the Ginger Dead coffee coming, and Rob is going to be my Ginger Dead man.
There you go. I've had to have Andy stand at the door. I'm sure that Jason's had to do it too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because they always end up treating chronically ill patients like they're like they're drug seeking. And it's like, no wonder we end up going to our regular doctors, and our regular doctors are like, well, why didn't you go to the emergency room or urgent care? And I don't know about you guys, but I have looked at my doctor and said to him, dead-faced, and said, because I don't want to be treated like a drug addict.
Yeah, I've told my doctor they will absolutely not do anything for me because of what I'm already on.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. But I've had to go into the ER because I've had kidney stones so bad, that it's like there's no other option. I have to go. And, they look at me and they're like, you just want drugs. And I look at them and go, no, I want this damn thing out of me is what I want.
Yeah, like that trip to the ER I had to take, they were judging me, and I had to tell the EMS, I'm like, I have severe epilepsy, you moron. And he's like, huh? And I'm like, stop whispering because I can freaking hear you anyway. Mm-hmm. You're standing right in front of me trying to whisper, and I can hear you. That does not help your cause.
Right.
So when they come back with all my results from x-rays and everything, so I tell them everything wrong with me. And, they're not one to believe me. And I'm like, whatever you want to believe, but I know what's wrong with me.
What happened?
I bent down to pet Precious and she jumped like a mile in the air. I guess I scared her. She didn't know.
What are you doing, Mom? Don't touch me.
Yeah, it scared me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I didn't expect her to jump like that.
Oh.
Oh no.
I feel bad now. You okay, baby? Aww.
Oh. Yeah, I hate going to the doctor. I mean, even sometimes my regular doctors, my specialists and stuff, are like, I can't do anything for you, and I have had my regular doctor now doesn't do it. He is fantastic, and I will never let him go if I can help it. But I have had my regular doctors in the past say, I can't do anything for you. You need to find a new doctor. And that is so disheartening. I've spent hours crying in their offices before, and it's like, I am just asking for you to try to help me. Not fix it. Just try and help me. That's all.
I had a doctor in Hermiston once. She was accusing me of not taking my thyroid pills. Obviously, she did not go to school long enough to realize that not everybody's body is going to absorb as quick.
Well, and not every thyroid medication is going to work the same way for every person.
Exactly. Synthroid only works so fast. And they expect it to just like soak in right away in a month. And then sometimes it takes 3 to 6 months for it to actually start minutely absorbing into the system.
Right, exactly.
And so like my doctor out here, thank goodness she's smart. But that one doc I had in Hermiston, like I walked out. I'm like, our appointment is done because I'm like, you are so uneducated. I'm surprised you're a doctor.
Right?
She's like, you can't walk out on me. And I'm like, I'm walking out and in front of all the other employees. And I'm like, as far as I'm concerned, sweetie, you're fired.
Oh, I have filed so many complaints against doctors over the years. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And against office staff. I think I filed more against office staff than doctors, which is sad. And then, it's just...
Yeah. When I was walking out of that building right after I told her she was fired, you'll laugh at this. There was this attorney in the parking lot and he was asking for her. And I'm like, oh, that bitch is in there. She has no clue. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, if I could sue her myself, I would for malpractice. And he's like, well, I'm about to slap one of those lawsuits on her.
Oh, shit. That's bad.
Boom! Somebody sued her and she lost her practice.
That's bad. What flavor are you doing, Joe?
This one is puppy drool.
What is?
I don't know why it's named that. It's strawberry kiwi sour with, of course, the nicotine.
Yeah.
I love it, but I don't know why they call it puppy drool. I think that's the strangest name ever.
That is an odd name. That is
Everybody's
a very
going in
odd
there
name.
like, I want strawberry. Another girl's like, I want mango. I'm like, hey, I want puppy drool. Doesn't make any sense.
I hate to have to leave, but Jen, I'm starting to get that effect in my ribs right now, and I have to go, so that's not seen live on camera. Okay.
No, you need to rest. You had a rough day. I have been on here for 2 hours, and Andy will be home soon.
Nobody needs to see a seizure.
No.
I love everybody, and I will see you later.
No seizures.
Bye. No
seizures. But yeah, I'm going to get off here too because Andy will be home shortly for his lunch. So.
All right. Love you.
Love you. I'm going to go live more often from here on out.
Okay.
So. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.